Hey guys, this is Perkins here. I miss all of you guys. I feel like it's been so long since I saw you guys. I cannot wait to see all of your wonderful faces. We are going to be doing lesson 38 and 39 today. It's going to be a lesson that is combined, which we did a lesson that was combined yesterday as well. So now we're going to start with our application problem. So I need you to get out your workbook, the workbook with the blue, and it's going to be page 251, 251. If you have your flag, remember to take your flag off and move it there. Alright, so now I'm going to read this application problem to you. Guys, remember, if you're at home, anytime I'm going too fast, pause it. My friends are at school. Whenever I'm going too fast, the sub will pause it for you. Okay? So now, I'm going to read it, so follow along. It says, Jesse and Carl are comparing the beads they picked up. Jesse picked up 9 beads. 5 of them were red, and the rest were white. Carl picked up 5 red beads and 4 white beads. Carl said they had the same number of white beads. Is Carl correct? We're going to draw and label our work. So Jesse, I'm going to read it again. This should be an E right here. Jesse and Carl were comparing the beads they picked up. Jesse picked up 9 beads. 5 of them are red, and the rest, this should be a T, were white. Carl picked up 5 red beads and 4 white beads. Carl said they had the same number of white beads. Is Carl correct? I'm going to read it again. Guys, remember, make your math movie in your brain about what's going on. So Jesse and Carl were comparing beads they picked up. So we're comparing the beads that they picked up. Jesse picked up 9 beads. 5 of them were red, the rest were white. Carl picked up 5 red beads and 4 white beads. Carl said that they had the same number of white beads. Is Carl correct? Alright, well, let's see. So we're comparing Jesse and Carl. So let's do cubes. I'm going to read it again. Get your pencil in your hand. Let's do cubes together. So Jesse and Carl are comparing beads they picked up. Jesse picked up 9 beads. 5 of them were red, and the rest is a mystery. This lets us know that we don't know, but we know the rest were white. Carl picked up 5 red beads and 4 white beads. Carl said they had the same number of beads. Is Carl correct? That's our question. We're going to have to draw and label our work to show our thinking. So the first thing we're going to do, we're comparing Jesse to Carl. So we're going to draw a line going down the box, to have a side for Jesse, so I'm bringing a J for Jesse, and a C for Carl. So now, you know that Jesse picked up 9 beads. 9 is the whole. So let's draw 9 beads for Jesse. 5 of them are red. Let's circle 5 of them. These are the ones that were red. The rest of these were white. Now let's look at this. What are our 2 parts for Jesse? Right, 5 and 4. Let's write a number sentence for that. 5 plus 4 equals 9. We're just going to write that in the box because there's not a spot to put it. We're just going to write in the box. Now let's look at Carl. Carl picked up 5 red beads. Let's draw the 5 red beads. And 4 white beads. So I'm putting X's. So this is the red. This is the white. Remember, Carl said they had the same number of white beads. Well, let's see. Let's do a number sentence first. So 5 plus 4 equals 9. Good. Do they have the same number of white beads? Well, let's see. Jesse has 1, 2, 3, 4 white beads. Carl has 1, 2, 3, 4 white beads. So is Carl correct? So we're going to say yes. Exclamation point. He is correct. Period. Good. So now you can put this workbook away for a moment. And now let's get out your other workbook, the one with the yellow. And we're going to go on page 63. 63. Remember, it's a sprint. All right, guys, I want you to put your pencil in your hand. I want you to raise up in the air. Remember, I'm going to time you for 1 minute. You can do as many as you can. So write the missing number for each sentence. All right, 1 minute. Ready, get set, and go. I'm timing you. Alrighty, guys, time is up. Go ahead and get out a crayon. We're going to check our work. Guys, remember, whenever you get it correct, I want you to say yes. And then if you do not get it correct, just write the correct answer by it. If you did not even answer it, do not do anything with it. Alright, so looking at this. Number 1 is 10. Number 2 is 10. Number 3 is 10. Number 4 is 4. Number 5 is 6. Number 6 is 5. Number 7 is 5. Number 8 is 3. Number 9 is 4. Number 10 is 6. Number 11 is 7. Number 12 is 9. Number 13 is 8. Number 14 is 2. Number 15 is 3. Number 16 is 1. Number 17 is 10. 18 is 10. 19 is 10. 20 is 4, 21 is 10, 22 is 10, 23 is 10, 24 is 12, 25 is 12, 26 is 2, 27 is 2, 28 is 10, 29 is 10, 30 is 10. Alrighty, guys, remember, now we're going to see if we can beat our score. So turn the page one time to page 65, 6, 5, put your pencil in the air. You're going to have 1 minute to do as many as you can. Ready, get set. Remember, pencil in the air. And go. 1 minute. Alrighty, guys, time is up. Time is up. Time is up. Let's go over this. Get out that crayon. Remember, you get it correct, say yes. If not, I want you to write the correct answer. If you didn't even answer it, I want you to please leave it alone. Alright, so let's go over this. So, number 1 is 10. Number 2 is 10. Number 3 is 10. Number 4 is 3. Number 5 is 7. Number 6 is 6. Number 7 is 5. Number 8 is 4. Number 9 is 3. Number 10 is 7. 11 is 6. 12 is 5. 13 is 9. 14 is 1. 15 is 2. 16, 3. 17 is 10. 18 is 2. 10. 19 is 10, 20 is 5, 21 is 10, 22 is 10, 23 is 10, 24 is 11, 25 is 11, 26 is 1, 27 is 4, 28 is 11, 29 is 9, 30 is 10. Right, how many you got correct on the star at the top? Alright guys, I want you to give me a thumbs up if you got more this time than you got last time. Give me a thumbs up if you got more this time than you got last time, if you beat your score. Awesome guys, let's give them a round of applause. Great job. Awesome sauce. Alrighty. Now, looking at this. Let's do our number talk. So you can put that away. Let's do our number talk. So looking at this, 2 plus 6 equals 4 plus 3. I want you to think about if these are equal, if they are the same amount. Are these the same amount? Yes or no? Alright, now I want you to whisper to someone next to you. Are they the same amount? Alright, now let's look at this. Thumb up or down? Are they the same amount? Give me a thumb up or down. No, they are not the same the same amount, right? Because 6 plus 2 equals what, guys? 8, right? 4 plus 3 equals what? 7. Good, they are not the same amount. Let's talk about how can we make it true. Think about it. How can we make this true? I want you to whisper to someone right next to you. How would you make this true? What would you do to change it to make it to where they either both equaled 8 or both equaled 7? All right, guys, now let's look at this. So we have to make both sides equal the same thing. So we could have made this 2 right here a 1, so it could be 1 plus 6, which equals 7. We could have made this 6 right here a 5 to make it 2 plus 5 equals 7. So we know that equals 7 at the same side. Or we could have made this 4 right here a 5. We know that equals 8. Or we could have made this 3 right here a 4. So it would have been 4 plus 4. We know that equals 8. Okay, so we could have done that too. So we could have any of those things. Alright, so now we're going to be talking about being able to identify numbers in a fact family and write a related number sentence for a given number bond. Ooh, my goodness, I love fact families. So we're going to be talking about fact families. I bet you guys didn't know that number facts have families, which we kind of talked about how they're related. So we're going to be talking about the families that they have. So, first I want to meet and introduce you to a very special family, fact family. This right here is wee little 2, and this is Cool Cat 3, and this one is Big Daddy 5. Okay, and I'm going to tell you a story about wee little 2, Cool Cat 3, and Big Daddy 5. So looking at this, once upon a time, there was a family everyone called the Fact Family. They all lived in a little white house on Related Road. The youngest member of the Fact Family was a little girl named wee little 2. Her mother's name was Cool Cat 3, and her father's name was Big Daddy 5. The Fact Family was a very special family because no matter what room of the little white house they were in, you could always add or subtract with them. And no matter which 2 fact family members you used, you would always get the 3rd fact family member. So, if Cool Cat 3 and wee little 5 were in the grown-ups room, you could always add them together to get Big Daddy 5. So like 3, so Cool Cat 3 plus wee little 2 equals Big Daddy 5. Now, and if wee little 2 and Cool Cat 3 were in the room down the hall, you could always add them together to get Big Daddy 5. Like 2 plus 3 equals 5. Looking at this one, if you went downstairs to the kitchen and found Big Daddy 5, you could always subtract Cool Cat 3 to find wee little 2. So 5, that Big Daddy 5 minus the Cool Cat 3 equals wee little 2. And if you walked down the hall to the den and saw Big Daddy 5, you could always take away wee little 2 and get Cool Cat 3. So 5 minus 2 equals 3. How cool is that? And the fact family added and subtracted all day long. In fact, the fact family loved to add and subtract so much that they all stayed in their little white house on Related Road and lived happily ever after, adding and subtracting all day long. Ooh, I love telling that story, the fact family story. I just love it. So now, let's talk about this family. Remember, it was that wee little 2, Cool Cat 3, and Big Daddy 5. How many numbers were in the fact family? How many numbers? Tell it to me. 3, right? How many math sentences are in a fact family? How many number sentences could they make in a fact family? Whisper it to me. Whisper in your hand. All right, let it out. There is 4, because remember, you could do 2 addition ones and 2 subtraction ones. There's 4. How many addition sentences are in the fact family? Whisper in your hand. Whisper, whisper, whisper in your hand. How many addition sentences can you make? Let it out. 2, good. How many subtraction sentences can we make in the fact family? Whisper in your hand. Whisper, whisper. All right, let it out. Tell it to me. 2, right. So 2 addition, 2 subtraction, which is 4 altogether. Good. Now, we're going to do some practice with some other fact families. But first, we're going to start off with the fact family we just talked about. So we have this is kind of like a number bond. Big Daddy 5, wee little 2, and Cool Cat 3. So Big Daddy 5 is our whole. Cool Cat 3 and wee little 2 are our parts. So now we're going to add first. Guys, remember whenever you add, it's your part plus your other part equals your whole. So one part is 2 plus the other part is 3 equals your whole, which is 5. Now, let's do our other number sense. Flip those parts around. So let Cool Cat 3 be first. 3 plus 2 equals 5. Now we have to do subtraction. Remember, whenever you subtract, it's your whole minus your part equals your other part. So our whole is 5 minus one part, which is 2, equals 3. Or 5 minus, flip the parts around, 3 equals 2. Now let's look at this other fact family. This one has 4 as the whole and 1 and 3 as the parts. Now look at this. Let's do 2 addition sentences first. So my 2 parts, 1 and 3. So 1 plus 3 equals 4. Flip those 2 parts around. 3 plus 1 equals 4. Now let's subtract. The whole has to be first. 4 minus 1 equals 3. And then we could do the other one where you flip the parts. 4 minus 3 equals 1. Now, guys, it doesn't matter which addition number sentence goes first and which subtraction number sentence goes first. That doesn't matter. As long as you have 2 addition and 2 subtraction where the parts are switched. Now I'm going to show you another one. This one is in a number bond. Oh, so we're missing part of the family. We have to find that other family member. Oh no, let's help them find it. So 9 is our whole. 5 is our part. What is our missing part? Guys, what is this missing part in the fact family? Well, if they have 5, what is that missing part? Well, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what was that number? 4. Okay, whew. All right, now we can do our 2 addition sentences and our 2 subtraction sentences. All right, so we know we are adding it's your part plus your other part equals your whole. So my two parts is 5 plus 4 equals our whole, which is 9. Now flip the parts around. 4 plus 5 equals 9. Now we're going to subtract with our whole is first. Our whole minus our part equals our other part. So our whole goes first. So 9 minus one part, which is 5, equals the other part, which is 4. Now let's do the other one where we switch those parts. So 9's our whole minus, let's 4 be first, equals 5. Perfect. Now let's do some together. If you're at home, your parents should have printed this out. So get that, please. If not, they should have came and got it. If not, get a sheet of paper. You have to write on a sheet of paper. My friends that are at school, the sub will pass this out to you. The sub will pass this out to you. Alrighty. Oh, look, they're so nice. They gave us all parts, so no parts are missing this time. So we know that 7 is our whole, 4 is a part, 3 is a part. So first, let's just go ahead and write our plus signs, our equal signs, and our minus signs, so we don't have to do that later. Now, let's do our addition sentences. Remember, it's your part plus your other part. So 4 plus 3 equals 7. Flip those parts around. 3 plus 4 equals 7. Now let's do a subtraction sentence. Remember, your whole is in front of the minus sign. So 7 minus 4 equals 3. The whole is still in front. 7 minus 3 equals 4. Remember, all you're doing is flipping those parts around. All right, let's do another one. Ooh, we have a part that's missing. We have to find it and figure out what it is. 8 is our whole. 2 is our part. We have to figure out this missing part. All right, we have 8 is our whole. 2 is our part. What is our missing part? Let's figure it out. We can count on. Put 2 in our brain. Count on until we say 8. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many did we count on? 6. Good. If you needed to draw a picture, if you needed to draw 8 on the side, and then you could cross out 2, circle the rest, you would have saw 6. So now, write your additions and write your plus signs and your minus signs and your equal signs in these circles. Now let's do the number sentences. Remember, it's your part plus your other part goes your whole for whenever you're adding. So 2 plus 6 equals 8. And then switch the part. 6 plus 2 equals 8. Now subtraction. It's our whole minus our part equals our other part. Then we got to flip the parts around and be 8 minus 6 equals 2. Now, you're going to do it on your own. This part is missing, so I want you to find that missing part. Then I want you to do the addition sentences and subtraction sentences to go with this. Pause the video so you can do this now, and then unpause it when you're done so we can check your work. All right. Ooh, this is a 10 buddy, guys. 4 and what make 10? Good. So we know that 4 and 6 make 10. 4 and 6, 6 and 4, making 10. Fly out the door. Remember that. So, your number sentence should have been 4 plus 6 equals 10. 6 plus 4 equals 10. And subtraction is 10 minus 4 equals 6. And 10 minus 6 equals 4. Okay. So now, great job. I want you to do one more. This one's missing. Figure out that one that's missing. I want you to do this now. Pause the video and do this on your own. Alright, now let's go over it. Alright, ooh, a 10 buddy again. 8 and what make 10? 2 and 8. 8 and 2, making 10 for me and you. Good, so we know that it's 2 that goes right here. Now let's do our 2 addition sentences. 8 plus 2 equals 10. And 2 plus 8 equals 10. Good, now let's do our subtraction sentences. 10 minus 8 equals 2. And then 10 minus 2 equals 8. Great job. Alrighty, guys. My friends that are with me, go ahead and put that paper away. My friends that are at home, put it to the side. Alright, guys. So remember, talk about being able to identify numbers in a fact family and write number sentences, related number sentences for a given number bond. Now, you all, we're not going to be working in our workbook for this. This is a sheet that if you're at home, your parents should have printed out or came and got. My friends are at school, the sub will come and give this to you guys. So looking at this, there's a few on here that I have to change for myself. So looking at this, guys, you're going to be working on this on your own, okay? I want you, sorry guys, I'm just trying to fix mine on here to where it looks like yours, because I changed it a little bit. Alright, this first one right here is an example, okay? So this one, 13 is our whole, 8 and 5 are the parts. So our two numbers, addition number sentences have been 8 plus 5 equals 13, 5 plus 8 equals 13, 13 minus 8 equals 5, 13 minus 5 equals 8. I want you to do the rest of them, doing the addition sentences and subtraction sentences. Then, one thing I want you to do on the back, I want you to write your own fact family. So I want you to think of two numbers that you can add together and make another number to make the whole. And I want you to write 2 addition sentences and 2 subtraction sentences to go with it. So you're showing your own fact family, one that's not on here. So that's what you're going to do on the back. Whenever you're done with that, then you can work on reflex math. Alright guys, pause the video so you can do that. Alright guys, looking at this, it is 6 is our whole, 4 and 2 are our parts. Well, but 4 plus 2 equals 6, and 2 plus 4 equals 6. Then 6 minus 4 equals 2, and 6 minus 2 equals 4. Now this one, 9 is our whole, 2 and 7 are our parts. So it'll be 2 plus 7 equals 9, 7 plus 2 equals 9. Now subtraction sentences, 9 minus 7 equals 2, 9 minus 2 equals 7. Alright, this next one is 6 plus 2 equals 8, 2 plus 6 equals 8, and 8 minus 6 equals 2, and 8 minus 2 equals 6. Now this one is 4 is our whole, 4 and 4 is our parts. So 4 plus 0 equals 4, 0 plus 4 equals 4. 4 minus 4 equals 0, 4 minus 0 equals 4. Now this one, 11 is our whole, 8 and 3 are our parts. 8 plus 3 equals 11, 3 plus 8 equals 11. 11 minus 8 equals 3. 11 minus 3 equals 8. So look at this one. 9 plus 3 equals 12. Remember, you're checking your work. 3 plus 9 equals 12. 12 minus 9 equals 3. And 12 minus 3 equals 9. This next one, 6 plus 1 equals 7. 1 plus 6 equals 7. 7 minus 6 equals 1. 7 minus 1 equals 6. This next one is 3 plus 5 equals 8. 5 plus 3 equals 8. 8 minus 3 equals 5. 8 minus 5 equals 3. Alright, then you should have did a fact family on the back. I want you to turn to someone next to you, and I want you to tell them the fact family that you did, and then let them tell you theirs. You whisper it to each other. Alrighty guys, now let's look at this. You could put this paper away. Alright, so looking at this. So we have to look at this to see, this is doubles. How are the doubles facts a little bit different? How do you think they'd be a little bit different? Well, looking at this, the parts are the exact same. That's what doubles are. So let's see. If you do an addition, 4 plus 4 equals 8. Well, if you flip the parts, it would be the same thing. So it makes no sense to do another one, so I should do the subtraction one. 8 minus 4 equals 4. Well, say there's subtraction. If you flip those parts around, it'd be the same thing. So what's different? Instead of the fact family having 4 number sentences, it only has 2. Good. Now, for your exit ticket, I want you to get your math workbook, the one with the blue. And I want you to turn to page number, let me get to it. Turn to page number 265. Ooh, guys, this is our last lesson. This is our last lesson in this book. Guys, you'll be able to bring this book home today. This workbook, the one with the blue, you're going to be able to bring this workbook home today and keep it at home. Okay? You're going to be getting a new workbook very soon, next week. So you will not need this workbook anymore. So you better bring this workbook home. Just the one with the blue. Only the one with the blue. The one with the yellow stays at school if you're at school. Okay, the ones that are at home, the one with the blue, you'll be able to put that one to the side. You won't use that one. You're going to be getting a new one. That's going to be for Module 2 and 3. So now, guys, for this extricate, there's a number behind. The parts are missing. You have to do an addition, two subtraction sentences for each showing the fact family. Do these now. Pause the video and then unpause it when you're done. Alright, so this one we know that 6 is missing. This says 10 buddies. So we have to do our addition sentences and our subtraction sentences. So you should get 4 plus 6 equals 10. 6 plus 4 equals 10. 10 minus 4 equals 6. 10 minus 6 equals 4. Alright, now for this one, 3 was your missing part. So let's do our number sentences. 4 plus 3 equals 7. 3 plus 4 equals 7. 7 minus 4 equals 3. 7 minus 3 equals 4. Alrighty, guys. Now, that is it for this lesson. Since today is Friday, you guys are going to be doing Disco Friday today. Hope you guys have a wonderful time doing Disco Friday, and I'm so sad I will not be there to do it with you guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Alrighty, guys. Bye.